guys, welcome to another edition of the Net 4 here at Casa Vinos. As you guys are probably well and truly aware by now, we just got our most recent shipment from the Whisky Agency here at Casa Vinos, all the way from Germany. One of our favourite, most anticipated releases when we're able to get it. And we've got some amazing bottles across all of the releases. And this is part of the Sequences series, which is a release that is Whisky Agency exclusive that Carsten does for
Limburg Whisky Fair. It could be like the equivalent of the Paris Fashion Week of whiskey. It's the Limburg Whisky Fair.
Yeah.
And that's why now you guys are going to get a few of these videos. We're going to start releasing some of the most senior bottles that they've done. In this case, it's the Glen Grant, 25 years old.
Yeah.
Distilled in 1998.
Glen Grant, 25-year-old. Hey, getting the opportunity to try single cask Glen Grant like this is amazing because it's not something we always get the opportunity to do.
Yep.
It's one of those distilleries that it's old, and in the history books there's some amazing independently bottled Glen Grants across the decades, but not something we always get to see. And when we see one of this caliber, it's especially special. So excited to give this one a notice for the first time.
Very classic Scotch whiskey. This is absolutely one of those whiskeys that makes Scotch whiskey great. Very malty, a little bit of fruit on the back, a little bit of lemon sherbet or biscuity, as you were saying before.
It's Scotch whiskey personified, right? The nose is gorgeous, super inviting. A little bit of the sort of like a citrus note there, but mostly more than anything, there's that sort of that biscuity Anzac biscuit note coming through. Give it a little try.
White chocolate muffins.
Yeah.
And with a bit of lemon peel on the top.
Lots of that malt on the palate, like absolutely stunning, gorgeous finish. It's one of those whiskies. You're right. The way you sum it up, Jose, is fantastic. It's quintessential Scottish whiskey, and in the best possible way. This is exactly what you want out of a whiskey. It's everything.
And the right ABV. So that just drinks fantastic at 50.4%. Which is very, very excited about this whiskey, and it's going to be on our Sequences tasting in 2 weeks time, but I'm not sure by the time you see this, but
it'll be on online tasting, which is the good thing about these is no matter where you are in Australia, you can get a pack sent out to you and join in online when we taste this one, along with there's going to be 4 other incredible Whisky Agency bottlings, some really interesting cask maturations from distilleries you don't always see, and this stunning Glen Grant. And then we've also got an old and rare add-on pack to that online that we'll sort of delve into after we do the main 5-2 if you want to grab one of those. So it's going to be sensational. I always think that just Whisky Agency is the epitome of amazing independently bottled whiskey. They're always singing a great song of the distillery they're from, of Carsten's amazing ability to pick exceptional casks. And this Glen Grant is absolutely no different than that. It's a beautiful whiskey.
Yeah. And I know there's a little bit of this going also to Whisky and Element. So you can go to Whisky and Element if you want to taste it too.
Pop by Whisky and Element, give it a try there. They'll have a couple of the other bottlings too. Of course, we'll have everything open here in the South Melbourne Lounge, and across a couple of tastings, we'll get them all open and give them a go. With these ones, it's limited, maybe only a handful of bottles for each one. So if you really do fall in love with one, I wouldn't think too long about it.
Don't wait too long.
No, I'd get one in
Big mistake.
Get one on your bar card as quickly as possible because they're just exceptional whiskies. So cheers to this episode of the Net 4, and we hope to see you in the store soon.
Cheers.